everybody. Welcome to today's edition of The Soft Spot with Go Junie.
Soft spot.
Where I showcase, awesome positive black men who are either entrepreneurs or doing awesome things in their community. I'm here at the YMCA in Atlanta off of Campbellton Road.
The historic Andrew Walter Young YMCA. We got to make sure that we get that right.
Okay, go on ahead and make that statement. Go
right. The historic
Andrew Walton.
Yeah, Andrew and Walter Young YMCA.
There it is. My good friend Michael Supreme, he has just had his fourth.
Yeah.
It's called the Black Man's Lab, where basically a lot of great, black people, activists, successful businessmen, entrepreneurs, all kinds of men come and speak to the black youth and give them some motivation and just, how to put something on their heart to get them through and to help them to get on to the next level of things they want to do in their lives.
Definitely.
So this is a good friend of mine. I met him like 3 or so years ago when he was working with the CEO Millionaires movement and blah blah blah. Y'all don't know what's going on in my talking today, but he's an awesome good friend of mine, and he has a lot of awesome things and awesome potentials for the black youth and just people in general. So go on ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do here at the YMCA.
Okay. So what I do here, I'm actually the team director. Right?
Okay.
And so by trade, what I am, I'm an impact coach.
Okay.
And so as an impact coach, what I do is I sit down with individuals and businesses, and I show them how to increase their income based off of their impact on the community.
Okay.
And so I've done that with everybody from Justin Bieber to people that's a part of Justin Bieber's crew,
Okay.
to people that's a part of 2 Chainz's group. Also, one of Steve Harvey's raw vegan chefs.
Okay.
And like I mentioned, I have a host of kidpreneurs,
Right.
that I work with. And so this idea of impact coaching is kind of similar to life coaching, right?
Okay.
And so life coaching, from a sense of life coaches sit down and they help you kind of guide and navigate through life.
Right.
But as an impact coach, you literally sit down with you and we identify whatever that product is that you choose to use to make money.
Right.
And we teach you how to attach that to your God-given passion so that you can utilize it to impact generations.
So basically matching your passion and your purpose together.
Definitely.
Because I know it's something that people struggle with, especially our youth, especially our black young men. They struggle with how to put together, well, I like these things, I'm interested in these things, and
Right.
This is kind of where my heart is, but I don't know how I'm going to make a living off of it. I don't know how I'm going to make it something that I can be successful or profitable.
Definitely, yeah.
So that's definitely something that I know that is needed in general.
Right.
I wasn't able to actually be in the event because it's for men only, but some of the parts that I heard, it speaks a lot about being able to identify what your talents are, what your skills are, and how to turn them into something to eliminate that middleman. You can create whatever opportunity you want for yourself with the God-given talents that you already possess. So that's something really, really awesome.
And so the Black Man Lab, it's like we do it every Monday.
Okay.
Right? Every Monday at the Andrew Walter Young YMCA.
And what time is it?
It's at 6:30. At 6:30, and the idea.
Y'all bring in, tell y'all cousins and
All
brothers and
facts.
uncles and
All
dads
facts.
and boyfriends
Everybody.
and all of that. Tell them all to come down here.
It's
for
like
this.
you never know what to expect when you come.
Right.
You have an idea because we put it out there what we're going to be talking about. But like last week we had 25 attorneys here from
Okay.
different walks of law, and we were sitting down talking about knowing your rights. And today we were talking about understanding your history as a black man. And we had people that one gentleman that was on the panel. He actually has a documentary that he's shooting that's funded by John Legend, Jay-Z, and Oprah.
I definitely I heard him.
And so to sit down and hear people that are historians talk about history before slavery, right?
And mind you, the history books and other different groups will teach black people that their history only started at slavery, that we didn't have any type of lineage for thousands of years before we came to America, which is totally not true. And being able to teach someone, like, if you only know that you were a slave, if you only know that all of your ancestors were slaves and that they came from this poor background of, not being able to do this and do that, then that's the only potential you're going to think you have. But if you know that, your fifth removed grandparent was a king, was an emperor, was a skilled astrologer,
your posture is different.
Right.
Your posture is different. And so it's like everything is about unity, right? Because there's no one man that can win a war.
Not at
so
all.
it takes a collective group of people that put on things like the Black Man Lab.
Right.
So you got Brother Malawumi Davis, that is one of the largest civil rights attorneys in the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
You'll see him on a lot of different things when it comes to doing activism for people that are being shot by police officers and things of that nature. You got my mentors, we call him Brother Gavin McGuire.
Okay.
He used to be the executive director here at this branch.
Okay.
But he's he's the chief operations officer at the Boys and Girls Club in Michigan now.
Okay.
And so when you look at the influence of people that Brother Davis knows, Brother Gavin, myself as far as bringing and connecting teams to what's going on,
right.
and then everybody that's in the room that has different resources and different networks. That's how we're able to bring phenomenal men together to have simple conversation. It seems like simple conversation.
I'm about to say it seems, but it's really not, and it basically turns into like a big forum type of situation where. You know, you start out with one subject, but depending on the interaction with the crowd, there's a whole different platform of what, you know, can be important to talk about. So with you seeming so positive and having so many positive influences, I mean, I'm sure you've come across some adversities in your life and whatnot. What is it, I guess, that, you know, kind of showed you to go down this path instead of going down the other path?
Right. And so it's understanding, for me, when I was younger, I would ride the roller coaster, right? And when I say ride the roller coaster, it's the roller coaster of ego, right? And so I was working on my relationship with God as a young person, and what I would do is I would get into trouble like a lot of us get into trouble, and it's like, God, if you get me out, I'll never do it again, right? And then you watch him take you to where